Three countries, three very different paychecks. If you flip burgers, stock shelves, or wait tables in Canada, Australia, or New Zealand, your minimum wage could be almost double, depending on where you stand. So, which country actually pays its workers the most? And where does that money stretch the furthest? Let's break it down. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are comparing minimum wage across three of the most popular destinations for workers, students, and newcomers: Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. We'll look at the actual hourly rate, what a full work week looks like, and, most importantly, what that money is really worth once you factor in rent and daily expenses. Let's start with Canada. Canada doesn't have one single minimum wage. Each province sets its own. As of 20, the lowest is Alberta and Saskatchewan at 15 Canadian dollars an hour. The highest is Nunavut, close to $20 an hour. Most major provinces, Ontario, British Columbia, Quebec, sit in the $16 to $18 range. Federally regulated jobs like banking and airlines pay just over $18 an hour nationwide. So in Canada, your minimum wage really depends on your postal code. Now, let's cross over to Australia. Unlike Canada, Australia has one national minimum wage that applies almost everywhere. As of mid-2026, that rate is just over 26 Australian dollars an hour for a full-time employee. That's one of the highest minimum wages in the world. Casual workers, meaning part-time or contract-style jobs, get an extra 25% loading on top of that, since they don't receive paid leave or job security. Australia updates this rate every year on the 1st of July. Finally, New Zealand. New Zealand also has one flat national rate for adult workers, aged 16 and up. As of April 2026, that's just under 24 New Zealand dollars an hour. Younger or newly trained workers earn a slightly lower training rate, sitting around $19 an hour. New Zealand reviews and adjusts this rate every April. So on paper, Australia looks like the clear winner. But a bigger paycheck doesn't always mean more buying power. To really compare these countries, we need to look at what that money can actually buy. Australia's minimum wage is the highest number, but Australian cities like Sydney and Melbourne also have some of the priciest rent in the world. Canada's minimum wage is lower on paper, but many Canadian provinces, outside Toronto and Vancouver, offer a noticeably lower cost of living. New Zealand sits in the middle on wages, but Auckland's rent and grocery prices can rival Australia's biggest cities. In short, the highest hourly number doesn't automatically mean the highest quality of life. If you're chasing the highest hourly rate on paper, Australia currently leads. If you want a lower cost of living relative to wages, smaller Canadian provinces often stretch further. If you want a balance of decent pay and manageable living costs outside the biggest cities, New Zealand can be a solid middle ground. The best country really depends on which city you're moving to, not just which country. So there you have it, the real minimum wage picture across Canada, Australia, and New Zealand for 2026. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're planning a move to any of these three countries, make sure to subscribe. This channel breaks down everything you need to know about working, living, and settling in Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. See you in the next video. Subscribe Pacific Wealth YouTube channel.